forecast. Now here's what's making headlines in weather news. Hello, I'm Ola Sturrock. It is Sunday, June the 6th. A state of emergency is in effect for Leamington, Ontario, a community near Point Pelee in the southwestern part of the province. A possible tornado may have touched down early this morning. Severe thunderstorms moved into southern Ontario overnight, bringing heavy rain and strong winds. But in Leamington, the winds literally tore roofs off homes. People were woken up by what they described as a loud noise and intense pressure. Many people took shelter in basements until the storm passed. And when they came outside, many were shocked to find trees ripped apart and hydro lines on the ground.
Oh, the wind, you could hear the wind start blowing hard, and the whole cement wall started shaking. So I didn't know what to do. I just got in a doorway and stood there.
Yeah, kind of a rumbling sound, and all of a sudden a big wall of dust and debris and stuff was blowing at me, so I just kind of ducked down under my dashboard.
We were in bed, and we thought the house caved in, and we went outside. We usually live in a forest here, and every tree's gone.
I could hear the roar, but before I could make anything of it, it was on me.
Our car is actually under a tree, and I mean, there's no mature trees left on our lot. They're gone.
Once the sun came up this morning, the damage became more obvious. Street signs were bent over, and one person found part of a neighbor's house in his driveway. Camera operator Mark Rositas was on the scene within minutes of the storm's passing. He describes what he saw.
Some of the residential areas that I am walking through, we're seeing very large trees down. We're seeing large trees twisted off. I'm looking right now at a tree that I don't know where the tree is. The tree is gone, but all is left is about a quarter of the trunk, and it's just twisted right off and just standing there in the middle of the lawn. The tree is gone, and to the left of that tree is a roof, and this roof came off a house 2 blocks away and landed in somebody's driveway 2 blocks away. There's sheet metal ripped off, and this sheet metal is twisted around different things.
Hydro One and Essex power crews are working to restore power, but it could be a while before temporary wires are put in place and power is fully restored.
Currently, we have about 6,000 customers with no power, and we have every available forestry and line crew out assessing the damage. The issue right now is that there are large trees on the road that are blocking access to the power lines.
Only Environment Canada can declare if a storm did in fact produce a tornado. At this point, there will be an investigation to try to determine what kind of storm took place. The Weather Network's Nadine Powell explains.
Well, Environment Canada will be looking at 2 things. First of all, the pattern in which the debris was scattered to give an indication of whether or not it really was a tornado that touched down. Now, if the debris was scattered unidirectionally, that is indicative of straight line winds as a result of a microburst or downdraft. Now, if the debris is scattered more or less in a random pattern, an S shape to the pattern, that's indicative of a violently rotating storm, a tornado, which extends from the base of the cloud to the ground. Second of all, based on the type of debris, they can determine exactly how strong the winds were.